Hey guys, welcome back to another very interesting video of our channel Versatile Knowledge, and today I'm going to be doing the full review of the Jio Fiber broadband internet connection. So I've been using Jio Fiber at my home for the last 3 weeks, and here is my in-depth analysis of the Jio Fiber internet connection, the plans that is present, experience that I've had over the last 3 weeks. I've made a few points over here about Jio Fiber broadband, about the plans that is currently being offered, what is the speeds, what is the data cap, and how is the trial period, and how is the service, and how is the support from Jio team, and everything. And also I've written down a few frequently asked questions that might have come to your mind about the Jio Fiber internet connection, and also I'll be comparing it with the Airtel connection which I already have at my residence. So guys, let me start this discussion with the first important thing, that is the Jio Fiber's internet broadband plans. So Jio actually launched their fiber internet connection, that is ultra fast broadband connection, last year, that is in 2019. Over the last year, they've actually made sure that all these plans are set properly across multiple cities in India, and now complete rollout or full-fledged rollout of Jio Fiber to various cities across India has happened, with the plans rates also getting decreased. Currently there are mainly 4 plans in Jio Fiber. So the first plan is the 399 rupees 30 Mbps plan, then 699, then 999, then comes 1499. We have the 8500 rupees plans as well, which offers gigabit internet speeds. Now let's talk about the first plan, that is the 399 rupees plan, which is called the bronze plan. So in the bronze plan we get 30 Mbps of internet, which is 30 Mbps upload and 30 Mbps download speeds, and unlimited data. And one thing that we need to remember is, across all the plans that is present in Jio Fiber's latest broadband plans, the data cap is unlimited. To be actually precise, the data cap is 3330 GB. That is more or less unlimited, because the average data usage will be less than 1 terabyte, that is 1000 GB for most of the people. I use multiple number of devices at my home, more than 15-20 devices, and my average usage will be somewhere around 1500 to 2000 GB. So technically we can say that all these plans are unlimited data. So in 399 rupees there is 30 Mbps of both download and upload speeds. In 699 rupee plan we have 100 Mbps of download and upload speeds. In 999 rupee plan we have 150 megabits per second download and upload speeds, and in 1500 rupee plan we have 300 Mbps of download and upload speeds. And one important thing that we need to remember is, these plans, that is 399, 699, 999 and 1500 rupees, are the plans without GST. Just add up 18% GST to all these rates, and the final bill that you need to be paying will be somewhere around 18% extra of the base prices. For example, I'm actually currently using the 999 rupee plan, that is 1000 rupee plan, and the 18% GST, that is 180 rupees, which is added to total bill that I'll be actually paying monthly, is 1180 rupees. So the 500 Mbps plan actually costs 2500 rupees per month. 1 Gbps plan actually costs 4000 rupees per month. Now let me talk about the plan that is actually being offered in the trial period. So every Jio Fiber connection, when you actually enroll to the Jio Fiber broadband internet connection, what happens is they will actually contact you first time, and then once they contact you, they visit your residence, and they will explain you the plans, and they will explain you the price that you need to be paying for the the router and also the set-top box. Now there are 2 important things. If you already have a cable connection, and if you already have some digital TV connection at your place, then you need not buy a set-top box, in my opinion, because the set-top box and the router costs 2500 rupees one-time payment, but only router costs 1500 rupees one-time payment. So during the installation process, if you want only the broadband, then you have to pay 1500 rupees for router and installation charges, and if you want both the broadband, set-top box, that is TV, and you want to enjoy that OTT content and all, then you need to pay 2500 rupees one-time payment for the installation and router and set-top box charges. So if you want the cable connection at your residence, which is provided from Jio itself, then you can go for the set-top box as well. Just within 2 or 3 days after you make the payment for the Jio Fiber registration, Jio people will actually come to your place and install the router and make all the connections for your broadband. And the router that they have given is the one that I'm showing on the screen right now. It is actually an integrated access device, that is internal antenna based router. It does not have an antenna outside, it is an internal antenna based router. This router actually has only single indicator light, that is green color light, that will come when the connection is on, and when connection is not on, or if there are some issues, then red color light will be blinking. So there are no multiple number of signals. Router router actually also have a USB port and also the port where you can connect your landline as well. And once your installation is done, your number that is connected to your broadband internet connection will get activated. So when your number which is connected to your Jio broadband internet connection gets activated, from that day till 30 days you will have your free trial of the Jio internet broadband. So free trial will be for exactly 30 days. So in that 30 days, what is the plan that you will get? In that 30 days you will get 150 Mbps of internet which is unlimited data. So both download and upload at 150 Mbps in the trial period will be provided for the time span of 30 days. In the trial period after 30 days, let's suppose if you have some issues with the Jio broadband connection, there are some issues in your area, there is internet stability issues and lot more problems that you face, and for some strange reason you don't want to use or you don't want to continue with the Jio Fiber plans, they will not ask any questions and they will take back your set-top box, give back the initial payment that you have made and go away from your site. Now let me talk about how my installation process actually happened. So for me, just after I made the payment of 1,500 rupees for the router, the Jio service people, 4 of them came to my residence. They went to the terrace of the building, they put up that optical fiber cable bunch and then they connected the cables to their testing devices and they tested if line is working properly or not, and after everything is fine, they connected the router to my residence. I wanted it to shift to a different room next day, then also they came, they made the connection properly and kept it in a different room as well on the next day also. So the service aspect is pretty good, even though the service people that they came from Jio were not as professional as other operators that I have seen. Now let's go ahead and do some real life tests on the Jio Fiber internet broadband connection.
As you guys can see, this is my Jio router that has been provided by default inside the box. It has both the 2.4 GHz band and the 5 GHz band. Now what I'll do is I'll go ahead and try to connect with my MacBook the 5 GHz band and do a speed test on speedtest.net and also on the fast.com. Fast.com is actually powered by Netflix and I trust that website a little bit more. During the course of these tests, I just want to show you guys the speed of the internet connection on both the 2.4 GHz and the 5 GHz band. As you can see, it is showing 140 megabits per second. Let me go ahead and test it again. And on the second time, also it shows the speed is 140 megabits per second. Let's go ahead and do the speed test on our MacBook using the speedtest.net. As you can see, it is 106 for download and 110 for upload. Now what I'll do is I'll go ahead and connect to the 2.4 GHz band of the same router, guys, by entering the password right now. And now what we'll do is we'll go ahead and reload these two pages and do the speed test of the 2.4 GHz band. The average internet speed of the 2.4 GHz band is somewhere around 35 to 40 megabits per second, guys. When we talk about the 5 GHz band, the average internet speed is somewhere around 120 or 125 megabits per second. As you can see, there were few issues with respect to loading of the internet on the 2.4 GHz band as well, but the average internet speed was hitting very good values of around 50 megabits per second for the download speeds and also somewhere around 13 to 14 megabits per second for the upload speeds. There are slight issues with respect to stability on my devices. Whichever device I test, I used to get varying internet speeds in different scenarios, and this is the current test result. And what I'll do is I'll use my iPad to just check what is the internet speeds that I'm able to get on my iPad on the 5 GHz band. As you can see, I've connected to the 5 GHz band and iPad is easily able to pull around 140 Mbps of data for download speeds and around 140 Mbps of data for upload speeds. The exact value is 136 Mbps download and 151 Mbps for upload, which is pretty good. Sometimes it might even reach above 200 Mbps in my tests. And let me go ahead and check fast.com and we'll check what is the speed of the internet on our iPad using this fast.com. And on the 5 GHz band, this is 140 Mbps, guys, as you can see. And now I've connected to the 2 GHz band, that is 2.4 GHz band, and the average internet speed I'm getting is somewhere around 50 Mbps of download and 20 Mbps of upload. As you can see, throughout the course of tests, I'm getting varying results on different devices. On fast.com also, for the 2.4 GHz band, the internet speed is somewhere around 37 Mbps. Now what I'll do is I'll jump ahead to my smartphones and I'll check what is the speed of the 5 GHz band on our smartphones, and later we'll do the test for the 2.4 GHz band. I'll open speedtest.net on two of my smartphones. Both of these are flagship devices, guys, and both of these support the 5 GHz band. Internet speed on the left side device, that is my Realme X3, is around 88 Mbps for download and 143 Mbps for upload, whereas on my OnePlus 6 the download speed is 80 Mbps and upload speed is 140 Mbps. So I wanted to just check whether this is a device issue or something, so I'm doing the test again. So as you can see, download is 99 on Realme X3 and upload is somewhere around 113 on my Realme X3, and on my OnePlus 6 the download and upload speed are a little bit less. When I connect to the 2.4 GHz band on two of my smartphones, I was experiencing a little bit of latency issues, but later on the device got connected easily and the internet speeds are, as you guys are able to see here, 30 Mbps for download and around 22 odd to 25 Mbps for upload on Realme X3. But when it comes to my OnePlus 6, it was around 3 Mbps for download speed and around 28-29 Mbps for upload speeds. Now what we'll do is we'll try the multiple devices streaming test. This is my MacBook, 2 iPads and 2 smartphones, and I'll be just loading up YouTube and same videos on all of my devices. Along with the fact that I'm playing YouTube on all these 5 devices, I'm also running YouTube videos on the television as well. What we'll do is we'll crank up the resolution of this video to 4K on the TV and the highest available quality on the respective devices. As you can see on TV, it is currently playing on 4K, guys. As you can see on my laptop, it is playing in 4K, and I'm playing in 1080p on rest of the devices because the highest available resolution for rest of the devices is only 1080p. And one thing that I'm actually observing is there is no issues whatsoever when we are playing back all these videos continuously on multiple devices. As you can see, I'm playing this video, that is 8K video on our MacBook and also on our smartphone, guys. On our smartphone it is loading up in 1080p. There is no buffering, no issues whatsoever. It is having completely smooth playback on all our smartphones and all our iPads. As you can see on our iPad also, it is playing very smoothly, and also on our second iPad the video is playing pretty smoothly without any issue in the highest available quality. One thing that I've observed is there are a little bit of frame drops on the 4K video that is being played on the television, guys. The frame drops are observed on the 4K video only, but apart from that every other device is playing back the videos extremely smoothly. The 4K video that is being played on the laptop is also having frame drops, is what I've observed. If I just play back 4K video on a single device by pausing all the other devices, the frame drops used to be vanished and it is having a smooth playback. For the next test, what we'll do is we'll just pull up some content on Netflix at full HD resolution, and this is the full HD resolution footage that I'm playing on Netflix on my television, guys. And on all the other devices I'll be playing some of my own YouTube videos at highest resolution, that is 1080p. At 1080p I'm playing my own videos, guys, and I'm playing 1080p resolution videos on all the other devices as well, and there is no buffering or there is no issues with respect to frame drops or something in any of the devices that is being played. And also on Netflix, the full HD video that was played, that Netflix video Dark series is being played with no issues whatsoever, and also there are no frame drops as well that I actually observed previously. Now the next test is the speed of the 5 GHz internet in the nearest room where the router is kept. As you can see, this is my nearest room where I am testing my internet speed on my smartphone, guys. This is the 5 GHz band that I am connected to, and what will be the speed in the nearest room, and later we'll go ahead and check what will be the speed in the farthest room as well. There are slight issues with respect to consistency in the internet speeds in both the 5 GHz band and also in the 2.4 GHz bands that I have observed overall. As you can see, the download speeds that I am getting currently is around 24 Mbps, but the upload speed is shooting up as high as 140 Mbps, which is actually strange. Now what I'll do is I'll just check the same on the fast.com, guys. As you can see, I've got 140 Mbps internet speed. Now I'm going to the farthest room, guys, and in the farthest room I am standing in the balcony region, and in this farthest room I was not even able to connect to the 5 GHz band, hence I had to switch to the 2.4 GHz band of the router and I had to check the internet speeds. In the 2.4 gigahertz band, I was able to get somewhere around 5 to 6 Mbps of internet speed. To solve this issue of range, what I have actually done is I've actually used the Wi-Fi repeater to connect to my main router. I actually have the Mi Wi-Fi repeater, which unfortunately supports only the 2.4 gigahertz internet band. So I have connected the 2.4 gigahertz internet band to this Mi Wi-Fi repeater, and I'm using this internet connection to ensure that I get pretty manageable internet speeds on all the devices, even in the farthest area of my home. Now what we'll do is we'll go ahead and connect our device to this Mi Wi-Fi repeater's internet connection, and we'll do the speed test on the same. So I'm going and connecting to this Mi Wi-Fi repeater. As you guys can see, I have successfully connected to the Wi-Fi repeater on my smartphone. Now what we'll do is we'll go ahead and open the speed test application once again, and this time I've actually cleared the cache and I'm trying the speedtest.net speed for this 2.4 gigahertz band by using the Wi-Fi repeater, and I'm easily able to get somewhere around 20 Mbps of download speeds and around 10 to 15 Mbps of upload speeds. As you can see, the exact values are 22.6 for download and around 13 for upload. And fast.com site, the download and upload speeds combined is somewhere around 25 Mbps by using the Wi-Fi repeater. Now I'm actually using a mid-range smartphone to just show you guys how is the internet speeds, and I'm able to get somewhere around 16 to 17 Mbps, which is under 20 Mbps for the download and upload speeds combined on a mid-range smartphone by using the Wi-Fi repeater in the farthest region of my home. So this is the real life tests.
Now that we have done all the real life tests about the Jio Fiber internet connection, what is my particular review of the Jio Fiber after using it for the last 3 weeks? I think in the broadband internet space, Jio is pretty new to the game, and hence for my particular area or my particular residence, the stability has been an issue for the last 3 weeks. I'm just telling that it is not 100% stable all the time. The broadband connection is around 80 to 90% stable in my 3 weeks of usage. Sometimes there will be drops in the download speeds and drops in the upload speeds, and sometimes there will be range issues, and sometimes there will be connection issues, but there has not been a dead zone anytime over the last 3 weeks. I have not faced any dead zone like there is no internet at all kind of issue or something. No, just like how Jio SIM had stability issues when they started out in 2016, and all the issues were ironed out. A lot of towers were set up in multiple areas across India. Now also I think Jio Broadband's small issues that I told will be ironed out in the coming days, and that is what I truly hope. So let me talk about the speed of the internet connection a little bit. It is 150 megabits per second, guys. It is not megabytes per second, and you can stream multiple number of devices, and you can download on multiple number of devices at a single instant of time. I actually connect to the same internet using 2 different bands, that is 2.4 gigahertz band and the 5 gigahertz band, at least around 20 to 25 devices in my place, and I don't have any issues whatsoever. And one important thing is, this is my second broadband connection that is present at my place. I also have an Airtel Extreme Fiber internet connection that is present. The only reason that I got a second internet connection at my place is because Airtel broadband connection was not offering the higher speed, more than 50 Mbps high speed broadband was not being offered by Airtel at my location. Now let's talk about the differences between both of them. Both of them are actually offering the similar kinds of plans, guys. Just after Jio Fiber's truly unlimited plans got rolled out, Airtel also launched their truly unlimited plans, or they actually made sure all their existing fiber users, all their existing broadband users will be upgraded to an unlimited data. So that means if you're using an Airtel broadband currently, then you will be having unlimited data, and there will be no data caps as well. And also the speeds also got updated just to make sure they can compete with the Jio Fiber plans. I think there are 100 rupee less plans when it compares to Jio Fiber, if I'm not wrong. Vodafone and Idea, which they combined and made themselves as Vi, they are also coming with the gigabit internet plans with unlimited data with competing prices as well. So they will also be launching. So there are now 3 competitors in the broadband internet space as well, just like how we had in the SIM card space. And one thing that I wanted to tell about Jio Fiber is that it is like a prepaid broadband service, just like how we had with our SIM cards. In the end of the month, you will get a notification to your message that your plan is getting expired, so please recharge soon. Just like that, your broadband also need to be topped up just before you start the month. Now let's talk about another question that you guys were asking, that should I buy the Jio Fiber internet? So if you guys are not actually using any broadband internet connection, just take a look at Jio Fiber. It would be actually worth it money. Even if you go for the 700 rupees plan, so somewhere around 826 rupees you will have to be paying for the monthly internet. So at 826 rupees per month, you will get 100 Mbps download and upload speeds, which is a fantastic option, guys. And I think 100 Mbps speed is more than enough for most of the users. And if you feel even that 100 Mbps is more for you, you can even opt for just 399 rupee plan. So 399 rupee plan, you will have to be paying somewhere around 472 rupees including GST per month. So at 472 rupees, you will get 30 Mbps download speeds and 30 Mbps upload speeds, and at 30 Mbps and unlimited data, you can even connect to multiple devices and do a lot of things that you need. So depending upon your budget and depending upon your requirements and devices that you will be connecting to your broadband, you can make the jump. So guys, that's it for this very detailed video about Jio Fiber internet broadband. If you guys have any more questions about Jio Fiber, please hit me up in the comment section below. I'll be more than happy to answer all your queries. I'm still reviewing the Jio Fiber internet connection, guys. I will also keep updating you guys on Twitter about how is my experience of Jio Fiber. If you guys have still not followed me on Twitter, you should do that right away. So that's it for this video, guys. If you guys have liked this video, please hit the like button, share this video with your friends, and subscribe to the channel for more interesting content ahead. Thank you for watching, guys.